Hi, this is Louisa Bader with Spectrum Realty Services, and I'm here today. We're at York West Active Living Center, and the lovely lady here to my right, your left, is Joan Bonk-McKenzie. She is the president of Board of Directors here at the center. So we're here to introduce your center and what you guys are all about to the community. So tell me, if you could tell everyone out there about York West Active Living Center, what would you want to say?
Well, I'd hardly know where to begin, Louisa, but I'll try. I actually came into this center about close to 20 years ago when I first retired. Came over and joined an exercise class, which I loved, and got me out of the house. And I was kind of newish to Weston. I haven't lived here 50 years, maybe 20 or a little over. At one point, they had a notice at the desk saying we're looking for board members. And I had also been a trustee for the Catholic School Board at one time. So I said, that's something I can do. So I said to them I'd be interested in doing this. It's been, I don't know, 6 or 7 or maybe 8 years. Now the people here, the clients here are amazing, amazing. They're just, well, I don't know, I talked to 2 at lunch today and we were talking about ages, and I found out that 2 of them were going to be 90 this spring, and I never would have imagined. But I said, I bet it's because you're coming here, you're keeping. And some, truthfully, some just come for lunch. But that's okay because they're meeting their friends for lunch.
Socializing.
It's an affordable lunch, or they come for tea, or they come for cards, or they come for things that are more social programs than actual paying programs like the exercise classes and the trips and things like that.
Yep.
But they're still getting a lot out of this center. And the staff has been amazing. I mean, they know everybody, and they know the needs of everybody. All these people just encouraging one another.
Well, it's an excellent
really grand.
feeling, an excellent social environment.
Absolutely.
Stimulating environment, active for all the classes.
Yeah.
I was completely gobsmacked. I was just, when I went on the website to look at all the different programs, it's phenomenal. The membership is reasonable.
Absolutely.
It's $30 a year.
And the classes are reasonable. I think they break down to about $3 or $4 a session for the exercise classes, but they have really good instructors.
Right. So the ones where you actually bring in outside instruction, that's
top.
over and above. But if it's $3 or $4 a class, and they're very good.
It's top notch.
It's definitely worth it.
Well, we have one open house in September, and then we have a health fair sometime in the spring. And I think a lot of people then invite someone to come and just see what's going on.
Check it out.
So for the open house, we have a lot of setups of what we do here.
Yep.
For the health fair, it might be outside people coming in saying what they have to offer for seniors. But at the same time, they get a look at the center and they meet people that go here, and we usually put on some demonstrations of what we do. And it's amazing after those 2 events how many just say, well, yeah, I'd like to come. I'm not sure what I want to sign up for yet, or some will say, I'm signing up for
this or that.
When can I get in? There are some very active programs, and there are some less active but more social program. And I don't know, I guess it would be what would appeal to that person. I'm sure once they got here, though, they'd find something.
Oh, there is. I mean, I kind of ran out of room on my page here. Besides the diabetes and low vision support groups, billiards, crafts, Euclid, bridge, crib, movie afternoons, which is
that's fun.
The language classes
with popcorn.
There's darts, shuffleboard. There's the foot clinic, the beauty. Oh, computer lessons. I'm sure would be a big hit with people that are trying to master it, and the fitness and the dance, some of the instructional programs. I thought it was quite amazing. Everything, the transport people. If they can't get here.
Oh yes, there's transportation for a small fee, and they'll pick you up and drop you off. And then they too get to know their clients, and they're very easy with them, patient and helpful. And, I see some of the older, less able people going out and getting into the vans, and, how they're there with the little step stool or holding their arm or just, helping them, not just like opening the door and saying, well, there's your ride.
Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, so I guess when people want to come and connect, they'll call, and you'll have somebody here that can speak with them and help.
For sure.
Help get them in the door and organized, or just meeting the appropriate people to hopefully sign up.
Yes, the reception is very good now, and they do talk to them and ask them questions and encourage them to do things or share what they're doing or how they got here. And they have a great lunch program.
Oh, tell us about the lunch program.
3 days a week. 5 days a week. 5 days. Now, it has changed recently. It used to be pretty much Monday and one other day, which I am not here, so I wasn't sure. So it was a full meal. Now they have it more often, but some are like more full meals, and others might be soup and toast and lighter meals.
Lighter
yeah,
soups.
Yeah.
Or
so
lighter
again,
lunches.
it's they've broken it down so that you can only get soup if that's what you want, or you can get the entree and the dessert, and and I think for a lot of seniors to have a decent meal in the middle of the day I think is helpful. And they also do a takeout. And the kitchen are very open to suggestions. If somebody, has some kind of food preference or sensitivity or allergy, they're pretty open to trying something new. Yeah.
Wow, you really do take care of them from start to finish.
I think this
that's.
I know we have hundreds of members actually, but it's still the best kept secret in Weston. There's so many other hundreds out there that don't know about us.
So you live in the neighborhood, right?
I do.
What's your favorite part? Besides the center, which we know is your favorite?
My favorite place in the neighborhood?
Or favorite part about Weston?
My favorite part about Weston is being able to walk where I want to go. I do drive, but I like being able to walk and see people on the street, my neighbors, and the shops on Weston. And yeah, I love Weston.
Thank you for your time, Joan.
You're welcome.
We have here with us Suzanne Texer. She is the head honcho, the director. She runs this phenomenal center, and so we want to know some more things that we've talked to Joan, and now we want to know what you would like to tell us more about this place.
Excellent. York West Active Living Center has been in the community since 1981. Years and years ago, we started off in church basements. Whoever would have us, that's where we did our programming. And then we landed here at 1901 Weston Road, right on the corner of Weston Road and Lawrence, in one unit. And then as the businesses started to move out, we kind of slowly took over. And so now we have the majority of the main floor here at 1901. So we are wheelchair accessible, 100% fully. We're right at the corner, as I said, of Weston Road and Lawrence, so TTC access is excellent.
The transportation is there to get people here. Now tell us about the programs.
So programming. We have over 70 different types of instructional programs, social programs, health and wellness. We have medical clinics here, educational programs. You name it, chances are we have it or a variation of it. Our instructional programs are, I can't keep up with some of our members in our Zumba class. They put me to shame. So we have very high impact programs here for our younger, 55, 60, 65, and there's some 80-year-olds in there as well.
Wow.
Very like what you see at Good Life, you'll get that kind of Zumba here. We have modern day programming like drumming. We have Drum Fit here where they're big yoga balls and it's a big cardio workout for them. We have Pilates for those who enjoy the stretching and really get a good core workout. And if instructional is not your thing, then we have a bunch of social programs. So whether it's playing big euchre or coming out to our knit and stitch or participating in a lunch program that we've heard a lot about. There's something for everybody here, really. We partner with associations as well. So the Canadian Hearing Society comes out to do a hearing assessment here. We have a foot doctor who will come to do toenail cutting and foot care.
Wow.
With follow-up. We have a registered massage therapist in partnership with West Park who comes out every month to do massages. So a little bit of everything.
That sounds like you're really taking care of your clients, but and it's not just Weston. You can, as long as you live in Toronto.
Yep.
So with maybe the folks in Maple Leaf or anyone else around are absolutely welcome to come to the center and use it, which is.
And something special with York West is that we offer programming in 3 different languages. So we do English, Spanish, and Italian.
That's great.
Yep. And we have staff who speak all the languages. Materials are all translated. So it's something special here.
No, you're trying to cover as many people as you can. What's your membership at? Do you remember?
You know, we're just shy of 1,000 registered members here at the center. Yeah.
They're not all active though. Well,
not all at the same time.
They don't all come at the same time, but yeah. So that's good. So there's a lot of people here for people, to get people out of their house to come meet somebody. You're guaranteed with 1,000 members that there's going to be a lot happening.
That's it. And a lot of people come out. They come in here for the first time and saying, I don't know anybody. And then you walk down to the kitchen and there's their neighbor or somebody they used to work with. So it's kind of like, you're bound to know somebody here that you know from the community or work, or your kids played hockey together or something. So it's not, don't come in here thinking you don't know anybody, because chances are you'll know somebody. And we have a tribe before you buy kind of policy around here, So if somebody walks in and they've never taken a fitness class before or have been involved in a social program, we don't make you take out your membership and your program registration right away. You go into the class and try it out and make sure it's a fit, because there's nothing worse than it not being a fit. And
hats off, because I don't see too many of you here, and all this programming and stuff means you guys are working really hard. So I think we should be very lucky, happy, and fortunate that we have you guys here in the community and so close. So I don't think every community has something like you guys, so accessible to them.
Yeah.
So get out and participate.
Come visit us.
Thanks, Suzanne.
Thank you.
This is Jeanette. She is she's been a member here since, how long has it been?
January of this year.
Of 2018. So tell us about why and your experiences here.
Okay. I first learned about the center when my husband died last December, and I had been visiting him at a nursing home on a daily basis for over 5 years. And when I went to Wards to arrange for his funeral, Joanne, one of the young ladies there at Wards, was concerned about what I would be doing with my time, and showed such interest. And I had said to her, I really have no idea. I just know I can't stay home. I just know that's something I'm not going to be able to do. And she asked me if I'd heard about the York West Active Living Center, and I said, I have no idea what you're speaking about. I've never heard of it. And I've lived in Weston for over 50 years, and I had no idea the center existed. On Joanne's advice, I took it. I came in a couple of days later and spoke to Allegra, the lady in charge of the volunteers, and we had a nice meeting. And then subsequently I started working for them, or volunteering, the following Monday on the reception desk. I joined the art class, which I love and continue to go to. And then I joined line dancing. 2 lessons later, I dropped out for the sake of the rest of the class because I was just so bad and I had no rhythm, and they were so kind and they wanted me to stay and they wanted me to come back. But there's many other classes I could have taken. There's Tai Chi, there's Zumba, there's drumming, which is extremely popular.
Wow.
And there's cards, they have cribbage, they have bridge, they have all kinds of things, arts and crafts, and it's just wonderful. And also, I, not being driving any longer, They provide facilities. I'm picked up every day and dropped off in the evening, which is ideal. We have van trips to markets, fairgrounds, all kinds of various malls. We go to Rama gambling. I'm all up for that. In fact, I'm in charge of the bus. We enjoy that. We go on the first Tuesday of every month. There's so much for everybody. There really is. No matter what your interests, what your degree of ability, there's something there for you to do and enjoy.
It's
You know,
it's become part of you. It sounds
it
like
has. And as I say, it's not the giving. I am fulfilled by being here and feeling useful. I think that's the very important part when you get older, especially if you lose your mate and you're used to being nurturing or caregiving. You feel useless, but now you feel that you've got a little bit of worth. I think it does that for you. I really do.
My mom's going through the same thing right now.
Is she?
Yeah.
It's very difficult. I was married 60 years, so it's a long time to fill.
Yeah, it is.
But I haven't had time to brood. That's the beautiful part.
No, so you jump
don't-
right into
you
it.
do-
By the
yeah,
sounds of it.
I think you need to. I think you need to get up and start, your new life.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what you would have wanted anyway.
Well,
You
that's
wouldn't want me broody.
I like that actually. I think I'm going to use that if you don't mind. Start a new
no.
life. I think that's what this
Oh yeah,
center
you
gives
have
people.
to. It does. It's a whole new option on how you live your life, and it's like when you leave school and you start your career and you start a marriage, and this is a whole new beginning.
Wow.
Yes, well, that's how I look at it.
That totally makes sense. Well, thank you for your time,
You're
Jeanette.
welcome.